Uh-oh. Oh, you know what? Guys, press 1 in chat if you're Gen Z. Press 2 in chat if you're a millennial. Press 0 if you're other. Let's see. Ah, mixture. Super mix. Okay. Okay, super mix. All right. This
Chat,
video will be for you guys.
older than Deme.
This video is sponsored by Incogni.
Oh, sponsored!
When someone says they were born in the year 2002, I automatically think, damn, this is the oldest looking 6-year-old I've ever seen.
Fuck, dude!
Well, I won't be using that one when they ask me about the island. I was born in 1996, making me just barely a millennial, meaning I'm somewhat of an expert on my older cohort who thinks doggo, pupper, adulting, and having an actual wedding to a real person they love is still a thing, while also being able to tell Gen Z that making fun of us for skinny jeans doesn't do anything. We inherited housing prices and 3 financial crises from the baby boomers. You will not even remotely psychologically affect us.
Oh.
You will not even remotely psychologically affect most of us.
Chat, Deme, hi.
Cooper, thank you so 9 months.
The first thing we have to do is obviously define the generations, which in the textbook is 1981 to 1996 for millennials and 1997 to 2012 for Gen Z.
Guys, I'm Gen Z! Oh my god!
The problem is it can be hard to tell when you're kinda in the middle, because to the outside observer, Gen Z might look a lot older than they are on account of all the Botox and filler, whereas millennials look a lot younger than they are on account of all the Botox and filler. Meaning you have to look at behavioral cues to tell the difference. Because us millennials are trying so hard to cling on to our youth, we're in fact only differentiable from Gen Z by 3 things. Ankle socks, hairlines, and when a DJ says,
I feel attacked from the vid I was born on Halloween in 1996.
Guys, what's wrong with ankle socks?
hands up, we do it with an open palm, whereas Gen Z does it with a closed palm.
Nice
Gen Z does this because you
How
automatically
are you a Zoomer was that running Demerin?
Okay.
close your hand when you associate with dropping down to the floor, whereas millennials raise an open palm because we don't think Black Lives Matter. While it might sound like I'm here representing my fellow millennials, I did only squeak in there by 1 year, and there are some millennialisms that are too ancient even for me. Take for example answering the phone. Why? Similarly, Gen X
Millennials
still
are
texts
currently
like,
in midlife crisis
dude,
phase.
fuck! I hate dealing with fucking genuine companies that I know they're old because they only like calling meetings. You know, we could just like fucking email each other and we can get all of our conversation down with a single fucking email. Like, we don't need to call. We literally don't need to schedule a call. Just fucking email me.
they have
It's
an
so
old
dumb.
school brick phone, meaning all of their messages are like, yo, bring drinks, see you at 5, sunglasses emoji. Which is at least chill and straight to the point.
Malin, because
Millennials, in
they're
contrast, have all
A-minds.
evolved the 2-thumb
Hello,
texting
Deme.
technique, meaning they're able to send you a single paragraph-long text like it's an email that you avoid opening at all costs until you really have to respond. Gen Z, on the other hand, sends multiple messages to indicate punctuation or a different thought, usually ending it with a skull emoji to tell you they've died and will no longer be texting you back. If you're a smug elder millennial who's like, why does my younger sibling send 4 messages back to back when they could have just typed it in 1 message? That shit is so annoying. First of all, if you're
I'm one of those people. If you text me, I'm one of those people that like every time I have a single thought, that's my message. Oh, so and then I love the enter key a little bit too much, a little bit too fucking much.
annoyed because you have your phone on vibrate when I'm texting you, you can stick it up your ass. Second, if you looked at literacy statistics recently, Gen Z doesn't know how to read, so they don't know how to punctuate in the.
You know what? I think I've realized that I feel like so many people are becoming dumber and dumber this fucking like generation because of the AI bullshit. Like people's reading comprehensions have become so shit recently. Have you guys noticed that like, I don't know, the amount of people that cannot read and like, I don't know, the comprehension of reading the text that they read is like 0.
First place. And lastly, multiple messages is clearly the superior form of texting, anyone except your boss, because it allows you to better punctuate your rap battles
I excelled in school.
with the homies. If you think about
I'm
it,
just not good at reading out loud. I'm okay reading when it's just in my head, but being a streamer and like having to read out loud, that's my, by the way, that was my biggest fucking issue is reading out loud. I cannot fucking read out loud. I start stuttering. I start losing where I am in the text.
Demo
I start
people
like,
are asking
fuck,
AI
dude,
for
you have no
opinions on
idea.
topics. The future is cooked.
You have
Line
no
breaks are
idea,
literally
dude.
poetry.
Reading out loud is
when it comes to
hard.
socializing and how you like to have a good time, millennials and Gen X are notorious alcoholics, but Gen X also does cocaine and millennials instead do weed. Gen X are alcoholics on cocaine because it was the rock and roll culture.
What is this? Voss is of late. It has been Mercer. Why are you sending me 5-year-old clips, dude? How do you find the shit? Dude, oh my god. Oh my god. Journey, hi Journey, hi. I hope you have a good straight forehead raid. Oh, hi. Fuck, dude, how do you even find this shit? Mercilessly.
Okay.
I can't do it.
All right.
I can't fucking do this shit. I can't do this. Can we just continue the video, please?
Culture of the time, whereas millennials are alcoholics and smoke weed because they all have anxiety and need to self-medicate in order to socialize. Gen Z, on the
Yes,
other hand,
forehead
is
rate.
very gently
Damn,
parented,
dude, Junior, are you gonna take that shit?
don't even pretend they'll ever own a home, and never socialize publicly, so they just take Tren, Zins, and Goon for dopamine. One
Give
thing
me
that
a
Gen Z clearly
calculus
outdid the
problem,
millennials
it'll
on
pull
is their
out my
slang,
notebook,
because just
tell
like
me
high
write a
school, millennials
paragraph,
also
I'm
blundered the
using
language.
I can't fucking hear. Hold on, restart.
As a manager, my
So they just
job
take-
actually paid to send me to Vegas to take a class on communication since we have to be so precise on reports.
Damn.
Tren, Zins, and Goon for dopamine. One thing that Gen Z clearly outdid the millennials on is their slang, because just like high school, millennials also blundered the language on more than one occasion, coining such terrible turns of phrase as doggo, adulting, epic win, on fleek, it's lit.
To be fair, everything of one of those things have just turned into another thing. You know what I mean? Doggo, pibble, adulting, you know, like whatever, epic win, W's, like everything just becomes something different. But it's literally the same thing.
Fam, swag, I can't even, I did a thing, and calling any type of knowledge hacks. In contrast, Gen Z slang had a stranglehold on our broader vocabularies right away. For example, here's some Gen Z slang you hear all the time, which I will now translate in case it's not clocking to you. Let him cook. He's in the process of doing something well that isn't cooking, so don't interrupt him. She ate. She looked good or did something well that isn't eating. Riz. Charismatically flirting. Crash out. Mental breakdown. Shit slaps. It's really good. Fire. It's really good. Hits different. It's really good. Bussin'. It's really good. Gas. It's really good. No cap.
Fuck.
For real. On God. For real. True. For real. Facts. For real. Deadass. For real. For real.
No,
for real.
dude.
For real. One thing that older millennials have a terrible take on is that Gen Z has bad fashion. Gen Z has great fashion, especially compared to us millennials at the same age. Besides, when most millennials were teenagers, social media hadn't been invented yet, so instead of growing up trying to imitate the most liked Instagram trend, we had peace, contentment, and mixed and matched our clothing like a hand-me-down.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, I am so glad. I'm so glad that I grew up. Oh god, now I sound old. I don't give a fuck. I'm so glad I grew up before social media because like I was able to grow up without having to be fucking like I don't know insecure looking at other people, being able to see how fucking like whatever other people are. And so I am just like literally truly living my life, you know what I mean? But like I don't know, I feel like for the younger generation now when they have like social media and like whatever, we were able to be stupid and then we can move on from it. There are people now that can be stupid when they're 16 and for some reason people still like put that in their like I don't know, like as if they can never grow or something just because like there's like they were 16 online and because social media is forever or something like that. I don't know, dude. I was 16, I was stupid as fuck. I would say stupid shit because I'm dumb as fuck. Bro, we are all dumb at 15, 16. Anything lower than 16, 17, you know.
The good thing
you still
about
get kind of
being
a
alive
pass.
before social media, all of our crimes are gone now.
Yeah, dude. Oh, you pissed yourself in public? That's 10 million views on TikTok? Yeah, dude. Oh my god. At least when you fuck up and you do something embarrassing, it's not gonna be like and if it is videoed, it's in the most deranged fucking like pixelated fucking camera like phone. Like you can barely fucking see it. Nobody's gonna fucking recognize you from the fucking video anyway. And it's only for friends. But now people are so addicted to some fucking views online that they will like privacy is so hard to gain nowadays. I don't know.
Buffet exactly to our own taste. We didn't dress to impress, we dressed to express. our deep cultural anxiety, and fear of bothering our parents in case the baby boomers got mad at us, which they pretty
Oh my god, dude, I remember having this bag. It was like the one in the front. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Now that I look back at it, I look like a fucking idiot.
much always were. You might not like it, but this was peak millennial fashion.
The
To prove
fanny
that
pack,
Gen Z
yeah,
has
I
better
thought it was
fashion
so
than
cool.
millennials,
Oh, dude, it was not cool. I just look like a loser.
in today's social media, it's common for an influencer to be chatting up girls on the street like, yo, you're so pretty, can I get your number? And she's like, I'm 16. And the guy's like, oh my god, you can't be 16. What? I gotta get out of here, chat. Back in my day, you'd already know they were 16 because we were all ugly. Furthermore, Gen
True.
Alpha now thinks that point-and-shoot digital cameras give a cool vintage look, meaning guess what? Low-rise, bedazzled jeans are getting thrifted, and American Apparel hoodies are right around the corner. We are so back, baby. At the end of the day, ask most millennials, and we sort of feel we grew up in the best era to be kids, but the worst era to be adults. Gen Z, on the other hand, just thinks, wait, things were actually good? As an example, when someone says make America great again, Gen Z thinks you can't make something great again if it was always trash. But baby boomers think, I remember when me and Steve worked for Chrysler and Detroit was the richest city in the whole world. I bought a house for me, my wife, and my 8 brothers and sisters back when we were 23. But millennials here make America great again and think, remember the first 150 Pokemon, the Sega Genesis, Rock Band, growing up without a cell phone?
Oh my god! Oh my god! The fucking stress. I have like very like I get really sick in the car really easily, and then my dad would pull up the fucking map and be like, "Okay, where do we go? We need to go here. Okay, just tell us where left or right. Okay, tell me when we need to turn." I'd be freaking the fuck out.
YouTube videos just for fun, getting free malware on LimeWire, using an iPod Touch to pretend to drink beer.
Oh my god!
How
That's
people would
so
say
true!
too soon. After you made a 9/11 joke, remember how badly we fucked up our teenage years, but it didn't matter because we had no social media?
Oh my god, dude! My fucking god! When I was a teenager, I would be so addicted to Domo. I would be addicted to like the stupid mustache shit, and it was oh my god. Looking back at it now, it's so fucking oh my god. Thank God we didn't have social media. Oh my god. Thank God.
Remember smog?
Also, by the way, when I was younger, I had the craziest fucking haircut. Cause like, I don't know. I've had the same haircut for I think 15 years now. I always ask for bangs, layers, and that's it. But sometimes they fuck up my hairstyle, dude. Sometimes they fuck it up. And so one time I asked for side bangs for the first time, but they didn't give me like a cute side bang. They gave me a full side bang. And so I like, you know what I mean? And I would be like with a full fucking side bang. And then like my hair is like really like they layered it really low. And so it's like dude, oh my fuck, dude, I look so emo. There was like a one time I had an emo haircut. I had the most emo fucking haircut.
As I was reading this, I got nostalgic
Dude!
and remembered some more things, so I redid the video so I could keep going. Remember Deltora Quest? Ordering things from the Scholastic Book Fair?
The book fair. Do you guys not have that anymore? Any young people in the chat? No, come on, that has to be still a thing, right? That was the most exciting. Oh my god, I always felt so poor when the Scholastic book fair came into the school, and then I was like, oh, this is too expensive. And then I would go home. I'd be like, mommy, please, please, I need 200 pesos more. Please, I need it.
The Bermuda Triangle?
Oh, really? Your daughter has it in her school? That's so
Remember
good.
burning a CD?
I'm so glad.
Remember CD drives in the first place? Remember when DLC was just another game?
You know what was the most annoying thing? When it was like at the middle point of when people stopped having discs on their laptop, but then businesses would still use discs. Oh my god. And everything of your technological, like whatever, already doesn't have anywhere to play your disc. And then people, whenever you need like an extra or something, they would give a disc. And I'm like, fuck, I
Called
can't
an
even
expansion
use it
pack.
anymore. Like, dude,
Remember
it's so
rewinding
annoying.
a VHS before you returned it to Blockbuster? I remember. Anyway, us millennials are gonna go stare at the Winamp visualizer for a while. You guys can talk amongst yourselves.